With every attitude, we manifest. We either manifest what can go wrong, or we manifest what can go right. When faith in love becomes the guiding force and the guiding thought form of our being, there is the ultimate realm of possibilities that can happen for us. And it has the power to truly transform our lives. And it's when we think about our lives, we think about on a recurring basis, we think about the bills that we have to pay. We turn on the news and there is like recession looming. There are wars that are going on all over the world. It brings our energy down. And it's easy to get stuck in the thought forms that ultimately we are doomed to fail. We're doomed to have financial struggles. It's easier to think that. It's easier to think that state is more aligned with everything that is actually going on in the material world, in the material realm, than to think that there is the ultimate infinite possibilities for us to prosper. But the belief is powerful. It's a powerful force. And because of that belief, we're not able to move past the economic state that we're in. So if you see your economic hardships and your financial state for what it really is, which is the temporary state of the material realm that you're currently in, and that is not true in the ultimate realm, because in the ultimate realm, all there is love. Then in the ultimate reality, there is no fear. There is no economic hardships. There is no bad fate. None of that exists. Only love. And because only love is real, if you bring it down, bring that thought form down into your material realm, you free yourself from hardships. You free your thoughts, you free your emotions, you free your being. And with that freeing of your mind and your being and your heart, there is infinite amount of possibilities that come your way. But fear is real. Fear can cripple you. Fear can block whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you have even manifested. Fear can block that universal energy flow that is on the way to coming to you, or maybe has already started coming, and you're blocking it with your fear. So, for example, I have manifested the relationship that I wanted for months. I've been manifesting it. And then it happened. And even though the universe was showing me all of the different signs that this is it. And I'll tell you about this in a second. Fear has started crippling me. Why? Because all kinds of stuff. Am I gonna get hurt again? If you watched my videos from before, I talked about narcissists, and I talked about my old patterns and how I healed my wounds from my childhood with my father, and how that triggered my spiritual awakening. And this is the very first time that something new is in my life, a new relationship that I have been manifesting for months. And a lot of fear started bubbling up. What if I get hurt again? What if this is not it? What if this is again like gaslighting and manipulation? All of the things I talked about. But the truth is, I know in my heart, and I know in my intuition is telling me the opposite. It feels different. My nervous system feels calm. My spirit, my energy feels calm and safe around this person. We met in a meditation center, in a Buddhist temple. And then as we started talking, we realized that we were in each other's paths for like the past 15 years. We were going to the same things, we were going to the same events. And as we continued to talk, we realized also that this is probably the best time that we could have met, because we were both individually on a different path for our souls. And this would be the perfect time when if we were to meet 3 years ago, we likely would not connect. And then the universe keeps on throwing me signs like, it's hard in New York City to get for example, if you go somewhere in a restaurant or you go to a cocktail bar or whatever, it's hard to get in and have a seating if you don't make a reservation. It's very hard. But every time we would spontaneously decide to go somewhere, and a table would open up, or we would talk about music, and that music would start playing with the live band where we just entered. Like, there is just all these little signs from the universe telling me that I am on the right path, and this is the right path, and this is it. I do want to mention that you should give yourself time, just like I should give myself time, to make sure that this is the manifestation that I wanted, that this is it. With that said, though, fear, doubt, sabotage have no place in your manifestation. Why? Because you're sabotaging yourself and you're blocking this universal energy flow that started coming your way from actually materializing in this material realm. You're blocking it, okay? And faith is power. Faith in love is knowing that you didn't get the job that in this materialistic world seems like something to achieve or something to get to. But in God's mind, in the divine's mind, your function is perfect. Your divine function always exists within you. It's knowing that if you made mistakes in your life and you're not truly living the perfect life as this world defines it, like you don't have money, you don't have a family, you don't have kids, whatever it is, as the society and culture that we live in today defines it as what is how you should live, it's not true in God's mind for you. Your value is not determined by that. You're here to love, and you're here to be loved. And you're loved simply by the mere existence. Your mere existence is enough to know that you're loved. You're loved by the divine, by God. And that is what establishes value in the universe for you and for me and for anyone else. So thoughts based on fear deactivate this universal laws of divine manifestation. Why? Simply because they're unloving. These thoughts are unloving. And your faith in love doesn't determine the power of love, but it does determine whether you are to experience that love. And just remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience on this planet, and that God alone, the divine, however you want to call it, is your source of power. And in God's mind, you're never too old, you're never inadequate, you're never non-deserving of the possibilities, ultimate infinite possibilities for you to be loved, to be happy, to experience everything you want in this realm. And that your resume, your failures, how much money you have, the materialistic things that you have accumulated, they don't define your value. You already have value. You are value. You're valuable just because you exist. You're valuable in the eyes of God as much as everyone else on this planet is valuable. No one is more valuable than the other. And knowing that, and knowing that you're truly, eternally blessed, okay? And that no matter what happened in the past, no matter what you have done, no matter how many times you failed, no matter how many times you've done something wrong, it doesn't matter. You're infinitely loved, and you have infinite amount of possibilities that the universe keeps on aligning, continually aligning for you to prosper in this world. Much love to you, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.